Okay. Hello there. And this is Auntie. And I am here to do my review of 90 Day Fiance Bears All Season 2, Episode 1. If this is your first time being here, please like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. And to all of my new subscribers, thank you all so much for joining this family. And to all of my nieces and nephews who have been here with me for the long haul, thank you all so much for your continued support. Yes, I want to say it again. Auntie is a blonde. Okay. And I got big hair and I don't care. I am loving the look. Absolutely Shaka Khan-ish, okay, with a little touch of, blonde and everything. Hoping that y'all like it. If you don't, keep it to yourself. So I am going to be breaking this review down to two separate parts because we had cast members from another show on there, and I'm just going to cover the 90 Day Fiance ones on this particular live. Remember, you all, I have brought Discovery Plus so that you don't have to. So anyway, I thought that this episode of the Tell All was worth the money that I have to spend every month on Discovery Plus, right? And so, if I had to rate this episode, I probably would rate the episode an A. Believe it or not, I will give it an A, a solid A. I thought that it was intriguing. I thought we got news that we could use. I thought the characters was out of control. And just to see the back tea that's going on with Libby and her family was worth the $6.99. Okay. Okay. All right, y'all. So let's get started. So the first person I want to talk about is Paola. Now, as we all remember, Paola was one of the very first cast members on 90 Day Fiance, and she is, of course, living in Miami with her husband. And he came on and did, a little spot real quick, and he showed us the little boy and all of that kind of stuff. All right. Now, as we all know, Paola had came over here. She was looking for a modeling job, and I guess that just did not work out for her because she came on as a full-fledged wrestler, full-fledged. And she brought another young lady out there with her, and they wrestled on the tarmac, and that was the end of that, right? Just for that part, she could have gotten a little D from me. But the Libby stuff was just, the family Libby was so good, honey, that I just was like, okay, oh wait, alrighty. So anyway, that is enough for her. So of course, the one that got the A from me, surprisingly, is Libby and the family. So Libby and, of course, Andrei came out onto the stage and began to talk about their relationship. They went back, in time about the relationship and all of that kind of stuff. And so, that part was a little boring. But then it got heated. Libby began to talk about, Andrei, and Andrei saying that a lot of the fans didn't like the fact that he was cursing a lot around his daughter. And so he said that he would, try to stop that. They were asked whether or not she had been picking up these curse words, and they indicated that she wasn't. Now, I don't know how much of that I believe, because kids at that age are picking up everything, honey. Okay. And so he said that, he would stop that, and Libby asked him if he would put that in the contract, and of course he said no, that he would not put that in a contract or write that down, right? She's just going to have to just keep on, rolling the tape back over and over and over and over and over again. To remind him. And so, they began to talk about how many curse words there are in the Russian language, and that, they sometimes it's a run on cursing for him, right? And she was saying that, it's just a lot of ways for them to be able to express themselves that way. And so, they began to talk about, the business and all of that kind of stuff. And she told them, she asked them, she played a little game with them. And it was like, one of those games where, if I give you a word, the first word that comes to your mind, you say what that word was. And so when they said, Jen, um, he said something stupid, but when they said Becky, he said bitch, and I said I'm done. And so they said, well, we have your sisters here, and so of course Libby was looking a little scared. Okay, see that's why you can't knock if you don't. And so anyway, they brought the sisters out and they began to talk. They brought this Jenn, Becky, and Megan out. Megan, of course, sat across on the other side of the room. Now, Megan indicated that they have canceled Charlie, if you will, that nobody messes with Charlie anymore, and they know how Charlie is, and so why cancel him? Like, it was just a whole bunch of stuff about canceling Charlie. And Becky indicated that when they were at a cookout or something like that, that he did something to one of the kids. And so I don't want to repeat what he said that he did to the kids. And I guess he was yelling, and it just was a bunch of stuff going on. Now, it appears that he really has an alcohol problem, allegedly. And this may be the reason why we're seeing him act out and, the way that he has been acting out. But anyway, so she said that she wasn't going to bring her kids around them anymore. And so Megan said, and that has canceled, that has included the kids as well, and myself. Now, they did tell us that they have been friends for over 24 years, the two of them. And so, this beef is just like really real. I mean, this is the first time that I've looked at this and thought, oh my God, this is real. And so, after that, they started talking, about the business, and they indicated that they are no longer with the father. That the dad is totally running the business, believe it or not, with Andrei. Andrei has booted everybody out. I don't know where the sisters are employed yet because she didn't ask them, and she should have asked them. You can't leave stuff on the floor. You got to be able to pick this stuff up and give us the whole kit and caboodle, right? We need to know. We want to know. We want to know. So what are the sisters now doing now that they're not working for the father and Andrei has taken over everything? Like, this is completely wild to me. So anyway, and anywho, of course we all know from the reunion that they had canceled Charles and that he's not working for Chuck anymore. And so they began to talk about, Megan being there at the reunion, but that Megan could not go to the reunion. She was back at the hotel with the kids. Now, I don't know why she couldn't go, but she said that she was fine with it. She felt like Charles had an opportunity to go. He said what it was that he needed to say, and that was it for her, right, as far as all of that was concerned. But then they said, well, we got word, Megan, that you were at the hotel doing some things. And so Megan was like, I was. And they was like, okay, so what were you doing? She said, I was taking pictures of my toes. So they was like, okay, so what do you do? She says, I sell pictures of my toes. So I was back at the hotel, bitch, making money. I said, you sell pictures of your toes? What the hell? She sells pictures to people who have a fetish for toes. She was asked how much does she make from it? Does she make good money? She said, yeah, one time I made $1,000 in one day selling pictures of my toes. So they was like, well, how did you get into this? She said, these two, Jenn and Becky and, and Libby, I got into it with them. They introduced me to it. Now, I know that there have been rumors out there that they have OnlyFans. So, to my surprise, I guess they've been doing this for a minute now. Bloop. So, Andrei said, and you selling other things too. And she was like, what do you... So Libby was like, he said, Andre indicated that he has been getting information from multiple people that they have seen videos of her with a cucumber, if you will, in her mouth. I said, you better stop. No, not the cucumber. He said, yes, Auntie, the cucumber. So Libby said, is toes the only thing that you're selling? She said, no. So Sean was like, oh my God, what else are you selling? She said, well, I pictures of my boobs. I said, pictures of your boobs. It gets worse, honey. It appears from Megan that she will sell you any kind of picture, honey, you want. She says she dresses up in sexy lingerie and she sells those pictures as well. I said, you know what? Just because she confessed to it, I give her an A. So they, of course, she was trying to allude to the fact that, she had already stated that these women, these sisters, had told her how to do this. None of them opened up their damn mouth and said anything. And then she said, Jenn, you know about this. You know about it. So Jenn was like, let me tell you something. I have never sold pictures of my feet. Never. And I will sue you, bitch. Don't you sit. I said, calm down. Calm down. Girl. Thou dost protest too much. She said, yeah, it may not be toes, but it may be something else. I said, oh my God, y'all, come on with it. Come on with it. We here for it. We are here for it. We're here for it. Honey, this is worth my $6.99 a month. That gas. So she indicated that she does sell pictures of herself in sexy lingerie, that she sells pictures of her toes. And Jenn told her she would sue her if she ever said it. So, of course, Sean asked everybody, do you sell pictures of your toes? Do you sell pictures of your toes? Do you sell pictures of your toes? Do you have any pictures of anything else? Do you got any pictures of anything else? Do you have any pictures of anything else? And I'm sitting there like, oh my God. So the family has totally canceled Charles, and the sisters, or the daughters, if you will, have also been canceled. Andrei indicated that he is making mega bucks. He is working. They said that they believe that the father is doing this because Andrei is his little pet project. It doesn't make a difference, honey. He done took money up out of your pocket. Y'all, this episode of 90 Day Fiancé Biz All was off the whole chain. Yes, it was. It was off the chain. We found out about Megan. And Megan must be the ones paying the bill at this point, honey, with the pictures. You can't add links, right, to my YouTube channel, right? Because it's automatically going to reject it. But what you can do is let me know in my emails if you know where you can get your hand on one of these pictures. Oh my God, I know that people have different fetishes, but who would have thunk it? This family has secrets that are coming out everywhere, and we want to know. Now, earlier I thought that I saw a super chat. Thank you, Beverly Connolly, for the 4.99 super chat. Love to hear looking good, Auntie. Thank you. Just a little something, something I'm putting in until I, gets the rest of it done. It's very different, but I love it. So anyway, y'all. Thank you, Dr. Payne Nestor, for the 4.99 super chat. Say what? Say yeah, girl. They are selling pigs. This family got so many cotton freaking secrets. And like I said, I gave this an A simply because Megan, came out with her stuff. I was shocked. Let me know what you think about this in the comments section. Did y'all already know? Did y'all already know and y'all just didn't tell y'all auntie? Let me know in the comments. But anyway, y'all, this is the end of this portion of the review. And I'll talk to you all real soon. Again, I brought 90 Day of Discovery Plus so that you don't have to. Bye, y'all.